Archie on the level.
Archie, breakfast!
Coming, Mom. Call me anything, but just don't call me late for breakfast on Saturday morning.
Later.
Yum, that was good. Huh? Yo, great Uncle Albert, what's up? You look a little lopsided, Unc. You're tilting to the left. There, that's much better. Now you're on the level. Later, Unc. I've got my room to clean.
Oof, I'm really stuffed. Mary sure made a terrific breakfast. Whoa, Albert, oh boy, you don't look quite right. Not that you ever did. You're tilted to the right. Here, let me give you a hand. It only took me 20 years to finally set Uncle Bertie straight. Whoa, cleaning is thirsty work. I need a cold drink. Set him straight. Ha, that was a good one. Hey, what gives? Great Uncle Albert is slightly off center again. He's tilting back to the left. Pop always said there was something crooked about you. Okay, there, you're fine. Now for that drink. Huh? That picture is cockeyed again. It's back slanting to the right. Someone around here has a strange view of things. Hey, Pop, what are you doing? I'm fixing Uncle Albert's picture. No, that's all wrong. Tilt it back the other way. You need your eyes examined. It has to go up on that side. That picture is tilted to the left. It has to go to the right. You're wrong. It's tilted to the right. It has to go to the left. Mom, Mary, what are you doing with that picture of Uncle Albert? I'm taking it upstairs. I've been wanting to move Uncle Albert. I think he'll look better in the upstairs hall. I've already hammered in the hook. There. So, what do you guys think? I think it's tilted to the right. No, I'd say it's tilted to the left. And I say it's perfect. It's staying as it is. Archie in Too Uptight. Lately, my dad's been uptight when he comes home from work. I know what you mean. My dad's always uptight. Maybe we could do something to help them relax. Let's get them out for a game of tennis tonight. Yeah, that'll get the old juices flowing and build up their energy level. Later. Hi, Dad. I've got good news for you today. Good news? You're going to leave me alone? That would be good news. We're going to play tennis with Ronnie and Mr. Lodge tonight. Well, that's your story. Besides, I'm not really a tennis player. You are now. I promised Ronnie. I'm too tired to play tennis. But I'm also too tired to argue. Believe me, Dad, you'll feel great. Ronnie and I will play against you and Mr. Lodge. Hello, Lodge. Hi, Andrews. I guess you're stuck with me. I don't know how I let Ronnie talk me into this. Okay, men,
Let's all have fun. And learn to relax. Here goes. Archie was right. This is fun. I agree. I feel better already. By the way, what's the score? I think we're losing by a little. What? We can't let them beat us. Right. We've got to win. Ronnie, they seem to be enjoying themselves. I know. Good shot, Lodge. I think we've got them now. I think so too. We won. We won. That's all that counts. That's all they needed. A chance to relax. Right. This was great. I think we'll take them bowling next week.
Archie, Trouble Spot.
It wasn't my fault, sir. It just fell off the wall whilst I was reading it. Whilst? A little poetic license, Mr. Weatherby. They'll license anything these days. Well, happy mayhem, Archie. Hey, that's not fair, sir. I don't cause all those troubles. Of course not, my boy. Accidents just seem to happen in your vicinity. Constantly. What that is slander. That's what that is. I don't cause any more trouble than anyone else. If anyone else did that, I'd be mad. But you're not mad because I'm your best friend. No, because you and trouble are a package deal. If I accept you as a friend, I must also accept the occasional bruises that go with it. Now cut that out. You're as bad as all the rest. Look, all I did was open a door. Like this. Nice work, Arch. What happened, Miss Grundy?
Well, I thought I'd just lost my balance. I thought it was just a plain old unavoidable accident until I saw you. Then I realized I'd moved into a disaster area.
Jug, I've got to shake off this crazy reputation I'm getting. You've got to help me. Okay, I'll help. But from a distance. I'll start by showing Weatherby trouble doesn't always happen where I am. Heck no. You've never been near Berlin or Laos. I'm going to be sitting in his office when it happens. When what happens? Anything you can think of, as long as you do it to him, not near his office. Jughead, you've got to help me. You said we'd be pals to the end. I wasn't thinking so far ahead. This is the bee's lunch hour. He always brings his food from the cafeteria and eats lunch in the office. So, you'll see that he meets with an accident on the way. I'll be waiting here to make my point. The hard way. Noisy place. Here he comes. I hope Archie knows what I'm doing. Goodbye, cruel world. Archie, why can't you... Egad, it's Jughead. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Fortunately, my entire lunch wasn't ruined. Try to be more careful. Yes, sir. Mr. Weatherby, your office is this way. I'm not eating there today. My desk has just been freshly varnished. Freshly varnished? Doesn't prove a thing. No, sirree. Could happen to anyone.
I sure was lucky nailing that part-time sales job at Bumley's department store. Now I'll have enough to take out Betty and Veronica. Life with Archie, working 5 to 9. But as Archie punches in, Andrews! Oh, sounds like my boss, Mr. Griffin, wants to have a word with me. Why is it I've seen you in the same suit and tie every day all week? But I only have one good suit, sir. But, son, what of the store's image? We can't have our customers think our clerks can't afford a decent wardrobe, can we? I get the message, Mr. Griffin. I'll use my employee discount to buy some new suits after work. Excellent, Andrews. Now get to your post. You're 5 minutes late already. And in the toy department, Archie's assigned section. There go all the bucks I've saved up so far for dates, and sheesh, this place looks like a bomb hit it. It'll take all evening to straighten up. I won't have any time to talk to the girl behind the cosmetics counter. Later that night, back home, I just blew a week's pay on a bunch of expensive suits. Never occurred to me this job would actually be costing me money. Several days later, gotta hurry or I'll be late for work. Oh no, my car won't start. The battery's dead. A new battery will set me back another week's pay. At this rate, I'll never save up any cash. Mom and Dad are out. Maybe I can get a neighbor to drop me at Bumley's. Old Lady Craven owes me a favor. I'll try her. And so, excuse me, Mrs. Craven, but could you go a bit faster? My heavens, young man, I'm already doing a brisk 25 miles an hour. I wouldn't want to risk an accident by speeding, you know. I know, Mrs. Craven. Believe me, I know. Woo! Made it with seconds to spare. One more week goes by, and then, oh boy, today's my favorite day. Payday! All my bills are finally paid off. I'll be rich. Rich. However, $3.27. What happened to all my money? After a 1-month trial period, you have to join the store union. We had to deduct the initiation fees and union dues from your check, leaving me with a grand total of $325. Unbelievable. The following day at school. Hey, look, here comes Mr. Moneybags. Who is that stranger? I hardly recognize him. I missed you, Archie. Archiekins, when you got your part-time job, you promised to take me to a rock concert, remember? And you told me you'd take me to a movie, dinner, and dancing. Well, how about it? I'm sorry, girls. I've gotta give you a rain check on that. Don't ask me how it happened, but even though I've been working all month, I'm still flat broke. I don't suppose any of you could loan me $10 till next Thursday, huh? Archie in Ring-a-Ding-Ding. I'll get it. Don't touch that phone. It might be Ronnie. Hi, Ron.
How do you do, sir? This is the Apex Aluminum Siding Company. Our men are working in your area, and we can offer you a free estimate.
A commercial. A dumb commercial. I almost kill myself for an aluminum siding pitch. And I don't have to rush anyway. There's nobody home but me. How I hate those telephone solicitors. Be calm now. Don't kill yourself. This time, it's Ron. Hello, gorgeous.
Is your home riddled with termites? We of the Bug Off Corporation.
Why don't you just do that? Bug off. Arrgh. They make me so mad. I'm going to take a shower to cool off. This one I expected. I wonder why turning on a shower makes the phone ring.
Do you need money? The Gotcha Loan Company.
Carly, why don't you get a job where you're not such a nuisance? Well, I'll try again. I won't answer it. Oh, shucks. This time it could be Ronnie.
Would you like a trial subscription to the Daily Globe for...
No, I wouldn't. And I don't want to hear from any more pests like you either. Now get off my line. That should burn her ears up. She'd probably kill me if she could get her hands on me. Hi, Betty. Archie, guess what? Oh, you'll never guess in a million years. Guess who has decided to go to work? Our Veronica. Can you imagine? You know how she loves to talk on the telephone? Well, her daddy owns the Daily Globe, see? She just dials numbers out of the book and... Archie in School Busted. Doggone it, come on, start. I've got to get to school. Just great. Mom and Pop already left, and it's too late to bum a ride with any of my friends. I guess I'll have to hoof it all the way to school. Down the street. Huh? Those Riverdale Frosh and Softs are waiting for the school bus at my old stop. The school bus? I could take the bus to school just this once. Remembering what it was like riding the bus as a freshman sends shivers down my spine.
Cut it out, you doofus.
Dork. Quit staring at us, Archie Andrews. It's a put down for an upperclassman to ride the bus, but what choice do I have? Huh? Who's that? Don't you recognize Archie Andrews? Riverdale High star athlete? Huh? He's one of the coolest guys in school. Yeah, he's like a local hero. Star? Cool? Hero? Hey guys, what's up? Oh, not much, Arch. Thanks for asking. Say, aren't you Marty, Morgan, and Eddie Jones? I know your folks. Yeah? Gee, he remembers us. Wow. Well, Archie Andrews, long time no see. Hi, Joe. My car won't start, so I thought I'd ride with you today. Welcome back aboard. Sit anywhere. Wow, check him out. He's totally cute. Hi. Do you mind if I sit here? Of course not. I'd be honored. He's so handsome, for an older man, I mean. I adore his freckles. They make him look mature. Hi, ladies. Nice day, isn't it? Gee, he actually spoke to those lucky girls. Boys, I'm getting the royal treatment. Maybe this isn't so bad after all. At school. Thanks for the lift, Joe. Anytime, Archie. Hey, check that out. Archie riding the school bus? How embarrassing for him. Archiekins, why in the world did you take the bus? My car wouldn't start. It was the bus or walk. Bummer, dude. I'll give you a ride home if you're on foot. Or I'll be happy to drive you. Actually, I think I'm going to take the bus home. What? Archie's dad in Board Reward. Ha! Look at our Archie skateboarding to school. He claims he can go 15 miles an hour. 15 miles an hour? Ha!
Al's garage. Your car won't be repaired by this morning.
But Al, I have a very important business engagement to make.
Sorry.
Josie in Mournful Melody. Got a purple passion for a redhead gal, got a green-eyed monster for a constant pal. Albert, that's marvelously clever. It's a great trick, but why is he doing it? Mr. Cabot's Club is giving a variety show. They're looking for new acts. Golly, that's an awfully exclusive club. I'm going to audition for him. You're not the showbiz type, Albert. I'm on my way up the ladder of success. A headliner, a star, television, movies, records. How do you make a record of a skateboard act? Well, let's follow. I'm afraid he's too optimistic. Call the exterminator. Things are crawling out from under the rocks again. Albert, darling, pay no attention to my miserable brother. Alexandra welcomes you with open arms. Alexandra, please, I came here to see your father.
What could you possibly want with dear old Dad?
I want to audition for him for his club show.
Wonderful, darling. You've got to be a sensation.
Daddy, wait till you see. It's just got to be the hit of the show.
Hold it. Why not let me judge for myself?
He does the most astounding skateboard tricks while playing the guitar. He plays while standing on his head, while riding backwards, every which way.
Why, that sounds great. When did you learn, Albert?
Oh, it takes constant practice, sir. Shall I get the skateboard and audition?
No, you don't have to. I believe you can do that. But when did you learn to play that miserable guitar? Yesterday you couldn't carry a tune in a basket.
Look, we're too late. He's so sensitive, so easily hurt. He didn't get the job. When he feels like this, he always plays and sings sad songs. Most songs he sings are pretty sad. Pepper, you don't know a true artist when you see one. See, doesn't that get to you?
Ooh, I'm drooping with mournful, 'cause folks is so scornful. I'm woe-laden blue and so sad. I'm crying, bewailing, I'm tired of failing, and everyone treats me so bad.
It does sort of.
I can't help it. It just makes me weepy. Me too.
Ah!
Isn't he just wonderfully heartrending? I have never been so touched in my life. Good grief! The boy's a genius. Albert, that's the greatest act I've ever seen in my life.
Mr. Cabot, you like it? You like my music?
Egad, no. The only thing worse than your strumming is your singing. But you made Alexandra cry. That is absolutely incredible. Nothing has touched that heart of hers in years. And then you sang your love song to her and...
No. That love song was inspired by Josie. Everything I sing is inspired by Josie. I pushed him in because I was jealous. Why did you push him in? Who wants to be the inspiration to a tearjerker like that? That's showbiz, Albert. You're a great comfort, Melody.
Josie, bouncing ball.
A fool and his bunny are soon partying. Oh, Melody, parted. You mean a fool and his money are soon parted? No, this time I think she meant what she said. I came into a small sum of money and I want to spend it on a party. Oh.
Not while wealthy old Alexander Cabot III is around. Poor boy. If any parties are to be thrown, let a professional handle it. This is my idea, Alex, and my money. Look, poor boy, why don't you take your grimy fistful of pennies and take a trip?
How about a long walk on a short plank? I'm going to throw a party. Look, chum, let's you and I go settle this little matter privately. All right. Alex will win. Money talks. It does. What does it say? Mine always says goodbye. Well, we came to an agreement. I threw the first party, so I'm to be allowed to throw the second party. That's not fair. If you threw the first party, then Albert should get a turn. You don't understand, Melody. The first party I threw was Albert. That's not funny, Alex. Albert was anxious to spend his money on this party. Okay. I'll let him spend his money buying some little item for my party. I don't know if Albert will be willing. Look, pal, it's a fair shake I'm giving you. Isn't it a fair shake? Sure it is. Buy whatever you feel like. I'll see to it that you get credit for it. You're all heart, Alex. He's always got to be the big shot. We appreciate what you tried to do, Albert. But you've got to admit, with all his loot, his wingding has just got to be groovy. You don't really have enough money for a big party. But you do have enough to buy something real special. Come on, Albert. Smile. Look on the bright side. Chelsea's right. Every lining has a silver cloud. Party time. Welcome to my shabby abode. Some shack? On what track does the 814 arrive? Albert, old boy. So you came anyway, eh? I was afraid you'd make it. Is your precious money all gone, buddy? Did you spend your miserable pittance? I'm stony. What did you purchase for my rather elegant soiree? Well, actually, Okay, who's the wise guy? There's always a joker in every crowd, although usually it's me. Well, I got my clothes changed and now... Move along, Clobberfoot. Your host is cutting in. And a 1, and a 2, and... Did anybody see my partner? Partner? Who needs a partner? I'd leave this party if it wasn't at my house. I'd like to know who that monster is who's tossing me around. Look, Albert, why don't you circulate? Huh? Spend some time with the other girls. Leave Josie to me. After all, this is my party. You're just a small contributor. Just what did you buy for the party, Albert? Oh, I bought a very specialized item. Huh. Exactly what did... Actually, what I did with my money was hire a bouncer. A bouncer? What's so specialized about that? He's only paid to bounce Alex. Josie, Mr. Cabot loses his marbles. My, how the mighty have fallen. Don't tell me the great Cabots have lost all their loot. Don't be silly, Albert. See how the rich live. Guided tours, 25 cents. Tour the Alexander Cabot Mansion. Watch the wealthy at work and at play. Alex had this simply marvelous idea to raise money for our student fund. A lot of the royalty in England have opened their castles to the public. Why not the Cabots? Oh, so now you're royalty, eh? Weren't we always? This way, folks. The tour is about to begin. This is the conservatory, ladies and gentlemen. Not that we wealthy millionaires ever conserve. As a matter of fact, we spend money like it was going out of style.
Big man.
This is the senior Mr. Cabot. First time you ever saw a tycoon at breakfast, eh? What in tarnation is going on?
It's all right, Daddy. We're just raising money for our student fund.
You're letting strangers wander through my house. Who's protecting my priceless collection of marble? Oh, what a relief. At least you had sense enough to put them away. Dad? I didn't put them away. Did you put them away, Alexandra?
Not me.
Yikes! I've been robbed. There go the crooks now with all my precious statues. Everybody, into the car. We've got to catch those thieves. What a haul. Them statues must be worth a fortune. I wish we'd go back to snatching jewels. I ain't got the muscle for this work. Hold steady, rich boy. I'm getting off here. Come along, Melody. I've got an idea.
Oh, I like ideas. I wonder why I never get any.
Okay, everybody out. They're stopping at that old warehouse. Like I said, next time, make it jewels. Shut up and heave. This one's lighter than the others. Ain't it a beauty? Man, it took a real artist to put this one together. Them old Egyptians must have used this one to scare the crows away. Ain't that a ugly statue, though? We ought to break this one up. Who'd be dumb enough to buy a horror like that? Josie in, Mr. Cabot loses his marbles. Part 2.
Land sakes, boys. I heard you made a haul. Art collection, eh? Well, I guess I can dispose of it all for you.
Who the heck are you, Grandma?
How long you been in the business, boys? You never heard of Ma Pickett? I'm a fence. Ick, ick. Picket fence. Get it? Picket fence? Just a little jolly I'd like to throw in. My stars. It's the ancient goddess of love and misfortune.
Huh?
From the tomb of the pharaoh hockey puck
Legend has it that anyone who owns this chick has awful bad luck. What are you handing us, you old bat? How about Mr. Cabot? He's up to his ears in loot. You call that having bad luck? Did you ever see his kids? Yeah, maybe he ain't so lucky at that. But I ain't superstitious. Make us an offer for the whole bundle. Uh-oh. The misfortune is beginning. I'm not sure I want to handle this deal. For Pete's sake. It was an accident. I bumped against one of these things and... No, boys. I wouldn't touch this deal with a 10-foot pole. You couldn't pay me to take this bad luck off your hands.
Let's get out of here.
You can leave the statues here, but the bad luck will follow you. You stole them. You own them.
I don't want to fool with no Egyptian curses. We gotta get rid of this stuff.
Master, what is your bidding?
Yike! The ugly one is coming to life.
More, you've got to help us.
Here's all the money we got. You can sell the truck. Find some other sucker to buy these things.
Next time we stick to jewels.
Albert, Melody, that was beautiful.
We even got the money for the student fund. Those two chumps really believe you two brought a curse to... Wait! No, stop! It wasn't our fault. We never even met, old honky pot.
Jughead in Rave Shave.
Archie, I just can't wait until I have to shave. When that day comes, I'll shave twice a day. Maybe even 3 times a day. Jughead, don't you know that shaving is a drag? Not if you use whipped cream.
Mr. Weatherby in Order Ardor. Notice, henceforth, all male students will wear a suit and hat to school by order of the principal, Mr. Weatherby. What's with this sign of yours?
I figured our school could use some decorum.
Hi, Mr. Weatherby.
Good heavens! Is that you, Archie?
I found my dad's old suit in the attic. How do you like it?
Reggie in Dueling Dummies.
Everyone says I resemble the real Archie.
Especially with that wooden head of yours.
Reggie makes me so mad with his silly ventriloquist shtick.
I hate to say it, Archie, but he is almost as good as he thinks he is. Mr. Big Mouth hardly moves his mouth when he throws his voice.
If only there was some way I could pay him back.
I think I know how you can. Reggie picked up most of his know-how in our school's ventriloquist club. With a little hard work, you could do the same.
Yeah, but I hear good dummies are expensive, and my wallet is flatter than most of my tires.
Yeah, but I know of a place that sells used dummies very cheaply.
How about that one? But I need one that looks like Reggie. No prob. I can remodel the face for you. When I'm done, it'll look exactly like Reg. Would you, Chuck? I'd do almost anything to put Mr. Ego in his place. Wow, that does look like Mr. Loudmouth. And what are you doing to learn to throw your voice? I've joined our school's ventriloquist club and learned a lot. Our teacher, Mr. Garble, is a real whiz on the subject. Cool.
I'm a self-made man.
At least you own up to your own mistakes. How was I, Mr. Garble? Archie, your jokes are okay, but you've got to cut down on your mouth movements. Also, you have to use as few labial sounds as possible and try to force the dummy sounds to come through your mouth. I never knew there was so much to ventriloquism. Do you think you're up to it? Gee, I don't know.
Reggie, is there anything you admire about Big Archie?
Yeah, he gets to meet Magnificent Me. Yes, I'm up to the hard work. That's the spirit. Several weeks later, here comes Reg and his dummy. He's in for a surprise when he sees you. Hey, little Carrot Top, look who's trying to give us some competition.
So, do you think I'm something special, Archie?
You sure are, little Reggie. You and your lookalikes are the only ones I know who can wear out a mirror.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's so. Listen to them. They're hilarious. Everyone's talking about the dueling dummies. Daddy, I know you've always been interested in ventriloquism. You have to catch Archie and Reggie's act. You're right, Veronica. They are good. Boys, I'm inviting a group of ventriloquists to perform at my house this weekend. I'd like you both to join us, along with your better halves. You two could learn something from watching the pros.
And maybe they could learn something from watching my boss.
Sounds great. I'll be there. So will I, if only to put Carrot Top in his place. What are you looking so pleased about, Shorty? I've just come up with our next big caper. Hiram Lodge, the richest man in town, is giving a bash for ventriloquists. So, his wife is said to own gems worth over $1 million. I still don't get it, Shorty. Don't you see? You could be a phony ventriloquist, and I, with a little makeup, could pass as your dummy. I'm beginning to get your drift. While everyone is watching the real ventriloquist, I could sniff out where she stashes the rocks and make off with them while no one is looking. I have to hand it to you, Shorty. For someone who's short in size, you sure are long on brains. Come right in, ladies and gentlemen. You and your little partners are all welcome. This looks like the Vents party. Vents? Yeah, that's what ventriloquists call themselves. Mr. Lodge, I don't have an invitation, but I thought. It's quite all right. come on in anyway. Heck, if I could invite our town's two biggest dummies, you are certainly welcome.
Two biggest dummies?
Obviously, he's referring to you two. Before we partake in the buffet, I suggest you all put your little friends upstairs in our lounge.
What? I don't get to eat? I haven't eaten all day. I'm starved.
Shh, simmer down, Shorty. I'll sneak you some food first chance I get.
You'd better.
The buffet is ready, sir.
And now that our little friends are settled, the rest of us can head downstairs.
This is a big break, being up on the second floor. Mrs. Lodge's bedroom must be nearby, and I bet that's where she keeps all of her jewels. This looks like it could be her room. Rats. I don't see any wall safes behind these paintings. Where does she keep her jewels? Time's running out. Oh! No wonder I couldn't find it. She has a floor safe. Opening it should be a snap for an old safe cracker like me. Did it. Oh man, this is going to be a piece of cake. Uh-oh, did I just hear someone?
That's odd. I thought I'd heard a sound in Mrs. Lodge's bedroom. Must be my imagination. There's no one here. Oh, that was close. I better go back to the other dummies before my absence gets noticed. Good. The coast is clear. Hank and I will split as soon as we can and head for the border. Gentlemen, now that we finished, it's time we went back upstairs and start the show. Not before I've grabbed some tasty bits for my pal Shorty. Almost nothing left. These vents are a hungry bunch. Miss Veronica, one of your friends is at the door.
Who could that be? Jughead, what are you doing here? Isn't this the night for your big doggy bash? Chuggy, the doggy party is next week. Daddy's invited some ventriloquists over for a special party of his own. Darn, and I starved myself and hot dog just so we could put on the feed bag at your feast. Ronnie, let Jug and Hot Dog stay for the show. While it may not be a feast for their tummies, it should be a feast for their eyes and ears. I'll try to get the cook to fix you something after the show. Thanks.
Shorty, I got your meal in this bag. Let me stash it in one of your oversized pockets. Maybe you can nibble on it while no one is watching.
So I says the same to you.
Oh, what pleasure to be starving in Lodge's luxurious mansion. I smell food in his room. Very yummy, yummy food. And it's coming from that dude over there. That dumb mutt must smell the food bag that Hank gave me. And it's in the pocket where I've got the jewels. Shut, you bozo! How clever! The ventriloquist is making his dummy move his arms. Hey, look! Hot Dog has grabbed a bag of food from the dummy's pocket. And something else. Look at all the jewels that are scattered. I recognize those pieces. They're from my collection.
That dummy is for real. The two must be thieves. Let's get out of here, quick. Oops.
What happened, Shorty?
I tripped over this dumb mutt, and now he won't let go.
Quick, Smithers, call the police. Don't worry, I'm an off-duty policeman. I recognize this pair. We've been trying to track them down for years. Oh, and there'll be a small reward for nabbing this gruesome twosome.
And I suggest the reward money be split between Hot Dog and Archie.
How come?
While it's true Hot Dog discovered the jewels, it was Archie who suggested Hot Dog join the party.
Yeah, I agree. You have to hand it to Big Archie. Without a doubt, he's the brightest dummy in the room.
Is that so?
Reggie in Matchmaker. That stupid expression on your face can mean only one thing.
A date with Veronica.
Say, Arch, I wonder if you could do me a favor?
Buzz off, Reg. No way are you horning in on my date.
Oh, the unfairness of being accused without cause is the lowest blow of all. How could you think such a thing?
It's really quite easy.
I ask you, would I come between a dear friend and his loved one?
This is not a dear friend, old chum. This is me.
How can you jump to the wrong conclusion without giving me a chance to speak?
Okay. I'm listening. What's the favor?
You know Knuckles Toomey?
Yeah, I know Knuckles.
Well, he and I are going to put on a little old boxing exhibition.
You're fighting Knuckles Toomey?
He's got a big flapping mouth, and I'm going to close it for him. However, before I cream him, I'd like to brush up on his style. That's where you come in. You have a great eye, Arch. You've watched Knuckles fight. Your help will be invaluable.
You want a sparring partner?
A coach, to spot any moves that would give Knuckles a chance to tag me. I need your sharp eye.
I guess I am pretty observant. Don't drop your guard. Keep that left up.
See, that's what I mean. You don't miss a thing.
Ow!
Whoops, sorry. I got carried away. It's like you were Knuckles. But I couldn't have done it without your keen eye.
I think my keen eye is beginning to close.
You're terrific, Arch. If I beat Knuckles, it'll be your victory too.
Don't telegraph you're right.
Gotcha, pal. But maybe while he's watching that right, I'll bore in with the old left to his midsection. Then a little bippity-boppity, bam!
Maybe you ought to save some of that for Knuckles, huh?
Hey, what are you doing down there? Oh, golly, I got carried away again.
I think we'd better call a halt, or I'll get carried away.
I don't know how to thank you, old buddy. I can't wait to tear that slob to pieces.
I just hope you're not all punched out.
Ha! Does that dingbat really think I'm stupid enough to go up against Knuckles Toomey? Yuck!
I just wanted to wear him out to ruin his date with Veronica.
I guess Reg is pretty sore at Knuckles, all right.
Whoa, what happened to you, Arch?
Oh, hi, Knuckles. Reggie worked me over, warming up for the fight.
Fight?
You know, the one he's having with you.
Arch, tell me more about this fight Reggie and I are having.
Well, I don't know what you said to him, but you sure got him riled up. He said he can't wait to get you in the ring.
Oh, he did he?
Later. Oh, Veronica's fussy about appearance. She'll be mad when she sees this eye. Ron, about the eye.
Don't apologize. This must have been D-Day. You look fine by comparison.
Huh? D-Day?
Disagreement Day. Reggie had one with Knuckles to me. Blech, what a mess.
Poor Reg. He was so confident. My black eye didn't even help him.
Archie in A New Twist. What are you? A wise guy? Just trying to see what you're up to, Arch. I'm up to here with this stiff neck. That's what I'm up to. Stiff neck? Yeah, I just can't straighten it out. Up onto the wall, Arch. Now, lie down. Do you think you can fix it? No, but this way we can at least talk face to face. Gee, what a grouch. Hey, Arch, are you stuck in that position? Yeah. It's all those rocks in your head, pal. Very funny. They make you lopsided and tilt. Touchy little devil, isn't he? Archie, do you know what your trouble is? No, Betty, do you? You just have the wrong slant on things. Boy, what friends I've got. I'm in a jam and everybody's a comic. Oh, I'm sorry, Archie. I'll try to help you. Bend over the wall. Easy now. Steady pressure does it. And a snap. But, Betty, it worked. Look, you straightened out my neck. Boy, what a relief. It feels great. Hey, I'm stuck. Your turn, darling. Bye now. Archie, what in the world? It's my back, Ron. Hold still, Archiekins. I'll try to straighten it. This is no good. We've got to keep your feet down. Perhaps if you stood against the wall. Oh, I'm afraid it's no use, Archiekins. We'd better... Hey, I did it. I'm all straight again. I didn't hear any twang when I appeared. Oh, no, wait. Never underestimate the power of a woman. Jughead, crop failure. Will you look at that? He's counting that money as though it belonged to him. It does. Don't tell me Mr. Lazy has a job. He's got his own business. Says he's a farmer. Jughead, a farmer? Oh, that is funny.
What's so funny about it? It's respectable and honest work.
Farming is hard work. It's not for him.
Thought I'd hit the pole, hey?
Well, what does he grow on his farm?
He won't say.
He's kidding you. He's no farmer.
You don't think so?
Believe me, he's so lazy, he wouldn't be a farmer even if he could raise hamburgers.
All I know is he's got more money than ever.
I still say he's no farmer. Jughead, farmers work hard from dawn to dusk, doing things like milking cows, planting and harvesting crops, and feeding chickens, and being out in the fields all day, right? It's not an easy life. So, if you're a farmer, why aren't you out in the fields?
I have a night farm.
Night farm, my foot. If you don't want to tell me where your money comes from, just say no.
Well, if you insist.
No. All he did was make me more determined to find out how he's making his money, and I will if it's the last thing I do.
That night,
he didn't do anything to earn money all day. Maybe that dingbat is a cat burglar. Aha! He's coming out. Now I'll find out. That light on his head. Don't tell me he's a miner. How could he be? There aren't any mines in Riverdale. Why is he crouching over the lawn? I wish I was closer. I can't see what he's doing. Night weeding wouldn't pay any money. I've got to find out what he's doing. All right, what are you doing?
harvesting my crop. I told you I'm a farmer.
Nonsense. What can you harvest at night on your lawn?
Night crawlers. I'm a worm farmer. They're great bait worms. Half the fishermen in town are his clients. Your dad's one of his best customers.
He belongs on a farm, all right. The loony farm. Yuck. Pooh.